He's amongst the finest interviewers of our time.
I'm ungettable.
When he's on the clock, Parko, Denton and Oakes take notice.
I am the man.
He's one of the best. This
is about me.
is Bristle's Vault.
Fast becoming the most listened to segment in Melbourne radio, Bristle's Vault. These are interviews that were dropped off to us in a big box over the summer.
Tapes.
Someone just said, "Here, have a listen to some of this."
These are from a long time ago, Jager.
Early
Old-fashioned
90s.
tapes, Jim,
I was a junior.
with a high-pitched voice.
3KZ, who are you working for?
3 years, Ed.
3 years in. Bristle, still captain coach of Paran, had finished his glorious VFL career.
He cracked it.
And has then wandered into the media doing one-on-one interviews with the biggest names in the world at the time. We've had, of course, George Foreman, the first one, and then we had Nadia Comaneci, as Bristle called her last week. What we're doing today...
Can we just back over? George Foreman went and answered 2 phone calls
during the interview.
He told Nadia that she should give it away at 9.
9, yeah. After a disappointing performance, did you think about quitting? She was 9 years of age.
And Jim, during the week we made, via Luke Tunnicliffe, an approach to Nadia Comaneci and her management about coming on to revisit that interview from 1991.
Yep.
Not even a
No,
just no
just no
response.
Because there is no Nadia Comaneci. She doesn't exist.
What we found in these boxes, which was
This could be copyright.
fantastic, is at the end of all the interviews, Bristle then asked every one of the people he interviewed to give a nice little personal sort of hi.
Sign off.
This is,
Yep.
yeah. And I'm speaking to Brian Taylor on 2UZ or whatever.
2UZ.
3UZ.
Anyway, what we've done is we've broken them down to our 4 favourite ones, starting with the fastest world record holding freestyler of the time, Tom Jager, the big American.
Oh.
And Bristle obviously finished his interview with him. We'll get to that later, of course, in another edition. But this is some of the sign-offs. Let's start with Big Tom.
Can you just do me one little favour? Can you just do a promo so we can advertise this interview? Just say, hi, I'm Tom Jager. I'm the fastest swimmer on earth, and you're listening to Brian Taylor on 3UZ.
Okay, let me write that down so that when I get to it.
Yeah, okay. So I'm the fastest swimmer on earth, and you're listening to Brian Taylor.
Okay.
On 3UZ.
3UZ.
That's it. Anytime you're ready.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tom Jager, fastest swimmer in the world, and you're listening to Brian Taylor on 3UZ.
Sensational. Good stuff. Okay, I really appreciate your time, Tom, and hope we didn't interrupt anything.
Nope, no problem at all.
Okay, best of luck.
Yep, you too.
Tom Jager for a start. So the name, he called him by the wrong name.
Well, we know he's got a habit of that already.
Talking to Brian Taylor.
Talking to Brad Hazelby last night. Paul Hazelby.
Gee, what about the other bit? Appreciate your time.
Oh, no, I love it. I absolutely love these. So that's, of course, the fastest swimmer in the world. We then go to Thomas the Hitman Hearns, part of the greatest middleweight sort of 10-year period of all time. Of course, Marvellous Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard. These were the biggest names in sport at the time. So the Hitman comes on to speak to Bristle.
Now, hang on. The Hitman. I'm not sure that he was thinking all that clearly and seeing exactly what he was seeing.
So here we go with the Hitman and Bristle.
Just say something like this. Hi, this is Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Stay tuned to Brian Taylor and 3UZ for all your boxing news.
Hi, this is Thomas Hearns. Just a tape now, though.
Yeah, take as many goes as you like, mate.
No, I'm fine. I'm saying hi, this is Thomas Hearns. Stay tuned for Brian Taylor and 3UZ, right?
That's it. Spot on.
Wait. No, not yet. Wait.
Okay.
Hi. I'm trying to get it all together. Make sure I get it go. Hi, this is Thomas Hearns. With Brian Taylor. Stay tuned. Wait. With Brian Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Stay tuned for 3UZ.
That's right. So, hi, this is Thomas Hearns.
Say it again.
Hi, this is Thomas Hearns. For all your boxing news, stay tuned to Brian Taylor and 3UZ.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Thomas Hearns. For all your boxing news, stay tuned for Brian Taylor on 3UZ.
That's fantastic, Thomas. The best of luck against Virgil, and we really appreciate your time. You've been very kind to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh, big Tommy.
What about the, this is Brian Taylor. This is Brian Taylor.
Just warn a couple too many from Roberto Duran. Oh, that man. He wasn't quite knowing what was going on.
Dumb Yanks.
All right, we go from there. These are, Damo, the biggest names in world sport are all one-on-one with our man, Bristle. Carl Lewis.
No.
Arguably the greatest
My
Olympian
favourite
of all
athlete
time.
still to this day.
Of all time, Carl Lewis is speaking to Bristle.
Brian Taylor.
I want you to have a listen to, because by this stage, Bristle's developed a bit of in-interview swagger. Have a listen to Carl Lewis.
Okay. Carl, can you just do... That's the end of the interview. Thanks for that. We really appreciate it. And, boy, you've made us all very happy here that you've been able to talk to. And this show does go to most of Australia. It's the only sports radio station in Australia. So we'll make sure that the word gets around.
Great.
Carl, can you just do us a little promo so we can advertise that this interview is coming up? Say something like, I'm Carl Lewis, looking forward to going down under with Brian Taylor.
Okay, great.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hi, everybody out there. I'm Carl Lewis, and we're going down under with Brian Taylor.
Okay, and can you just do one other saying, join Brian Taylor for breakfast on 3... Or this is Carl Lewis, join Brian Taylor for breakfast on 3UZ? 3UZ? 3UZ?
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Carl Lewis, and join Brian Taylor for breakfast on 3UZ.
Okay, Carl, we really appreciate your time, and please thank...
Glad we worked it out.
Please thank Joe Douglas for us as well.
I sure will.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
That little nervous laugh returned there.
Halfway,
Wow.
halfway through, when
The one he gave to Nadia Comaneci.
this show's going all around the show.
No, we had to say
I'm the biggest show. I'm the biggest show in Australia, and we'll get your name out there. I'm the fastest man in the world. The whole world knows me, and Brian's going to tell him that he's going to put him all around Australia.
we told that was the only way we could get him. We told him this was a national broadcast.
This show goes pretty much everywhere in Australia.
Just Carlton.
So anyway, we move. The Olympic presence here is extraordinary. Tom Jager, of course, Carl Lewis, and then world champion Hitman Hearns. Then we get to Greg Louganis, of course, the very, very famous gold medal winning diver.
However.
And Bristle.
Oh,
Bristle, I just want you to have a listen to how non-committal Greg is to Bristle's styling.
Okay, Greg, that was the end of the interview. Really appreciate that, and certainly a very interesting interview indeed. It was really good stuff.
Oh, good.
Hey, Greg, can you just do a little promo for us so that we can advertise the interview? Just say something like, hi, this is Greg Louganis. Dive in and listen to all the sports news with Brian Taylor on 3UZ. So I'll give you a bit of an idea what we are here. We're a sports radio station. We do 24-hour day of sports. So if you could just say something to listen to Brian Taylor on 3UZ or something like that.
Brian Taylor
On 3UZ.
on 3UZ.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is Greg Louganis. Dive in and listen to all the sports news with Brian Taylor on 3UZ. Whenever you're ready, mate.
Hi, this is Greg Louganis. Join... Okay, sorry.
That's all right.
Hi, this is Greg Louganis. Dive in and listen to Brian Taylor Sports News on 3UZ.
That's perfect, mate. Fantastic. Good stuff.
Okay,
Good luck to you, and thanks for your time once again.
sure. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Not overly wrapped with you, but I didn't think
That
Greg.
didn't go well.
enough now?
Yeah.
Can I go and interview Richo?
What about the real corny dive in with Brian Taylor?
And now listen, Doug.
Oh, no.
Oh, mate.
That is too
hilarious.
funny.
I've not laughed. I've never heard anything as funny as the last 3 weeks. These interviews. How big's this box?
It's just gold. I don't know. But we actually haven't. I must go in there and see how many there are. I'm sure there's a whole season's worth.
I think there's a few.
This little nervous laugh, though, BT, it's emerging as my favourite part of
was
these
this one a
interviews.
week? How many? So you're on how many days a week?
5 days a week.
5 days a week, BT. And how many are these a week? Like this calibre of people a week were you interviewing?
Probably 1 or 2, maybe.
1 or 2 a week.
Nice. So there'll
So
be
there's
lots.
plenty.
There'll be
So
lots
there's
for
plenty,
us.
yep.
No, we can't wait for that.